Since the November 24th hacking of Sony Pictures, the scandal surrounding the movie The Interview has taken a dramatic turn of events. After a message was released by the Sony hackers foretelling an impending 9/11-style attack on theaters that planned to show The Interview, Sony Pictures decided to cancel the theatrical release of the movie. President Obama slammed Sony's choice to cancel The Interview, saying that he wished that Sony's executives would have consulted with him before giving up on the controversial film. Shortly after the cancellation of the movie, the FBI identified North Korea as the power responsible for the cyber attacks against Sony. Obama was quick to punish North Korea by imposing economic sanctions on several North Korean companies and individuals. Americans hold different opinions on Sony's cancellation of The Interview.
I feel like they made the right decision in canceling the movie because of everything. Like, they didn't want to risk it with the controversy on, like, going between the U.S. and North Korea. And so I feel like they made the right decision for that one.
I think they shouldn't have. Because our country is not, cannot be taken hostage, by a second world-class outfit like that.
No, everybody knew that the movie was supposed to be like a joke. Nobody was like actually taking it seriously that they were trying to kill him, so no, I don't think that they should have given in.
Many people have contrasting views on whether or not Sony's decision violated America's doctrines of free speech and non-negotiation with terrorists.
No, I don't think so. I think they were looking out for people in general, like the threat of the movie theaters themselves being hit. I think that caused them to act the way they did, so no, I don't think so.
I feel like it was kind of hypocritical because the U.S. has the freedom of speech and, like, their constitution and stuff, and so I feel like the fact that it didn't play, like, I feel like people got cheated because they didn't have that right.
Americans aren't sure that imposing economic sanctions on North Korea was the right approach in responding to North Korea's attack.
I believe in sanctions. However, sanctions mostly affects the people of North Korea and not the government. So, therefore, I don't know if I would have put sanctions on them.
After canceling The Interview's theatrical release, Sony decided to release the film on several digital platforms. The Interview was made available for home streaming through Sony's official website, YouTube, Google Play, Xbox, and Apple TV for $6. The movie has reportedly earned over $40 million in online sales to date. At the end of January, the media streaming service Netflix purchased the rights to The Interview for an undisclosed amount of money. It is speculated that this deal could have allowed Sony to break even on The Interview. Americans believe that Sony's decision to release the film digitally was a great choice considering the terroristic threats that U.S. movie theaters had received.
Yeah, I thought it was a really good way of handling the situation. People could still watch it like in the safety of their own home, and they still made a lot of money off of the movie. So yeah, it was a good idea.
Yeah, I think so. I think it kept safety in mind. People can buy it at home rather than go to a movie theater, be subjected to possible bombings by some crazies. But yeah, so I think it was a pretty good idea.
Viewers of The Interview hold different opinions on how offensive the content of the film actually was.
Some of the content was offensive just because of, like, the disagreements between the U.S. and North Korea, which is one of the reasons why I think it was a good idea that Sony canceled the movie.
No, I didn't think anything was like going too far. It wasn't any worse than any other like horror or action movie.
On the night of the Golden Globe Awards, hosts Tina Fey and Amy Poehler certainly did not shrink from the opportunity to make light of one of the biggest news stories of the year. The pair satirized a North Korean general who had a love for American entertainment. Some watchers of the show viewed the sketch as purely comedic, while others thought that the sketch was blatantly racist.
I didn't see anything wrong with it. I mean, I guess some people who more sensitive to that could have probably seen the racism in it, but I pictured it as a comedy show. I didn't see anything wrong with it.
I feel like it wasn't necessary. I feel like the show would have been fine without it, and like it was kind of over the top, and I mean, it was kind of racist.
Many Americans stand divided on the United States' response to the threats of North Korea and the creation of a film like The Interview in the first place. Thanks to modern technology, The Interview has bounced back from what seemed to be a complete financial loss. The controversy over the interview has drawn the attention of everyone from the President of the United States to entertainment icons. It is impossible to determine whether or not North Korea will seek further retaliation against the U.S. for its release of the movie. However, it is safe to say that North Korea has not stopped people from watching the interview. This is Kayla Bride reporting for Monthly Rewind Season 19.